China's unveiling of the JL-1 air-launched ballistic missile (ALBM) marks a significant and deliberate advancement in its strategic military capabilities, representing a clear effort to strengthen its nuclear deterrence posture and increase operational flexibility. This missile, carried by the specially modified H-6N bomber, has been publicly acknowledged only recently, but its development has been tracked through multiple unofficial sources over several years. The formal display of the JL-1 solidifies the presence of a third leg in China's nuclear triad, complementing its expanding ground-based intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs) and submarine-launched ballistic missiles (SLBMs). The JL-1's design appears to be derived from the DF-21 series of ballistic missiles, specifically bearing strong similarities to the DF-21D variant, which is optimized for precision strikes, particularly in anti-ship roles. The missile likely incorporates a two-stage propulsion system and a maneuverable re-entry vehicle, MARV, which allows for terminal phase adjustments during descent. This ability to maneuver makes interception by missile defense systems significantly more challenging, especially as it may be capable of altering its flight path unpredictably to evade defense networks. The range stated for the JL-1 is around 8,000 kilometers, a considerable increase over the 1,500 kilometers attributed to the DF-21D and the approximately 4,000 kilometers for the DF-26. This extended range is consistent with the advantage gained by launching a missile from a high-altitude, high-speed aircraft, which provides additional velocity and altitude at launch, effectively boosting the missile's reach beyond what land-based versions can achieve. The H-6N bomber itself is a critical component of this system. It has been modified with a recessed fuselage designed to carry the JL-1 missile externally and is equipped with in-flight refueling capabilities. This extends its operational range, allowing it to penetrate deeper into contested areas and remain outside the reach of enemy air defenses while still being able to deploy its missile effectively. The transition from a strategic force that previously relied heavily on free-fall nuclear bombs dropped from bombers to one that now employs precision-guided, long-range ballistic missiles carried by air platforms significantly enhances the survivability and lethality of China's nuclear deterrent. The strategic importance of an air-launched ballistic missile lies in its ability to complicate the enemy's defense calculations. Unlike fixed silos or even submarines, aircraft provide mobility and flexibility, making it harder for an adversary to locate and target these delivery platforms before they launch. Moreover, the quasi-ballistic trajectory of the JL-1, combined with a maneuvering re-entry vehicle, enables it to potentially fly below the radar horizon of many missile defense radars and perform evasive maneuvers in the terminal phase, which further reduces the probability of successful interception. While there have been rumors and speculative images suggesting the existence of a variant of this missile equipped with a hypersonic boost glide vehicle, these claims have not been verified and remain unconfirmed. Hypersonic glide vehicles would add additional unpredictability and speed to the missile's flight, making it an even greater challenge to defend against. Nonetheless, the confirmed configuration of the JL-1 as an air-launched missile with a maneuverable warhead already represents a formidable capability in its own right. The public unveiling of the JL-1 also serves a psychological and geopolitical purpose. It sends a clear signal to other global powers, particularly those that might seek to challenge China's regional or global ambitions, that China has established a fully triadic nuclear force. This triad, comprising land-based ICBMs, submarine-launched missiles, and now air-launched missiles, ensures that China maintains the ability to retaliate under various scenarios, even if one or two legs of its nuclear force were neutralized in a preemptive strike. This significantly enhances China's strategic deterrence and complicates potential military calculations of adversaries. It is important to recognize that while China's official statements highlight the nuclear role of the JL-1, its technical attributes suggest it could also be configured for conventional payloads. This dual capability approach would allow for a range of strategic options, from precise conventional strikes against critical infrastructure or military targets to strategic nuclear deterrence. The flexibility inherent in this capability is a hallmark of modern missile forces worldwide and reflects a trend in strategic weapons development that prioritizes adaptability and survivability. The broader context of the JL-1's introduction is China's rapid and expansive military modernization program, which includes not only the buildup of its nuclear forces but also the development of advanced conventional weapons, new missile silo fields, and mobile launch platforms. Intelligence assessments estimate that China's nuclear warhead stockpile has surpassed 600 operational warheads as of 2024, with projections suggesting this number could exceed 1,000 by 2030. Much of this growth is aimed at creating a credible, survivable, and diversified nuclear force that can deter intervention and escalation by other major powers. This missile's public debut cannot be divorced from the broader strategic competition that China faces, particularly in relation to the United States and its allies. The JL-1's presence forces other powers to reconsider their missile defense strategies, early warning systems, and overall deterrence calculations. While China's strategic communications around the JL-1 emphasize deterrence and defensive necessity, the missile itself adds significant offensive capability to China's arsenal, enabling it to threaten targets at very long distances with high accuracy and a reduced chance of interception. The hype and attention surrounding the JL-1 should be tempered with an understanding of the technical challenges inherent in developing and deploying air-launched ballistic missiles. While China has demonstrated clear progress, operational experience with such complex systems remains limited compared to decades of development by other nuclear powers. There is also the factor of information control and strategic messaging by Chinese authorities, which makes independent verification of the missile's capabilities difficult. Nonetheless, the available evidence strongly indicates that the JL-1 is a functioning system that will play a critical role in China's strategic posture going forward. The JL-1 air-launched ballistic missile marks a milestone in the evolution of China's nuclear forces. It provides China with enhanced range, survivability, and flexibility in delivering nuclear or conventional payloads. The missile reinforces China's commitment to developing a robust, triadic nuclear deterrent capable of posing a credible threat to adversaries across a broad geographic spectrum. This development alters the strategic balance by complicating missile defense efforts and expanding the reach and options available to Chinese forces, signaling a more assertive and capable nuclear posture that will likely shape regional and global security dynamics for years to come.